A nonprofit is hosting an educational activation around World Toilet Day.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear more about this. CEO of Lifewater, Dave, is here to tell us all about the organization and how it's raising awareness about the global sanitation crisis. Dave, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for being here.
It is great to be here with you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
Let's talk about the mission of Lifewater International.
Yes, Lifewater is a nonprofit organization. We do work in East Africa and in Asia, and we've got two global headquarters, one in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and the other one right here in Northwest Arkansas.
Wow, that's cool.
Our mission is to provide access to safe water, improve sanitation and hygiene, one village at a time. And how we do that, sadly, 771 million people lack basic access to water. And every 2 minutes, a child dies of a waterborne disease. And so what we do is we combine access to safe water, improved hygiene, and improved sanitation. We work with a village to improve all of those three together, integrated. So we've got a program that we've established called Vision of a Healthy Village. Our teams actually will live and work in a community for 3 years, helping that community to change. So there's structural changes that have to happen, and there's behavioral changes. But the results are amazing. It's sustainable transformation.
Sure, absolutely. And Dave, I'm sure you've had a chance to travel over to see everything kind of in place and in progress. What's the feeling you get to know that you're helping a village and people be able to live a better life?
Well, I wish I could take everybody with me, because when you see a village that has gone through that change, this year we'll have 68,000 graduates of our program.
Wow.
And when you see a village that has gone through that transformation, there's singing and there's dancing before you even get to the village. And then you walk in the village, you'll notice things about that village. First of all, people are healthy. Kids are in school. Kids are thriving in school. There's typically new businesses going up in town, and often women run businesses, because you take a mom who has spent so much time, 90 minutes a day, walking for water, getting it from a pond, and then taking care of sick kids. When you remove that fear and that obligation, suddenly she can follow her dreams. So you see this total transformation of a community.
Yeah.
90 minutes a day walking.
That's average in Tanzania.
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
Wow.
You have a very interesting activation going on to kind of incorporate with World Toilet Day. Tell us about this.
Okay, so World Toilet Day, I think it was 2003, the United Nations set that aside as a day to just create awareness about those who lack adequate sanitation. Right now, there's 1.7 billion people in the world that do not have access to safe and dignified latrines or toilets. And so this is a day set aside for those of us who do have toilets and take them for granted. We can celebrate that, but also to recognize and create awareness that 1.7 billion people don't have that access. So we've got an activation going on at the Bentonville Square. It's going on all weekend. It'll be actually in line with the lighting of the square. That happens to be World Toilet Day as well. But we will have the activation from Friday to Sunday. And we're so grateful for Royal Thrones. They have graciously supplied us with some latrines, some porta potties. Those porta potties will be locked, and there'll be signage on it calling attention to the fact that for a whole bunch of people, this is not something that they can have access to. However, I am told that there will be other latrines. So if you're up on the square, there's other places. And then local restaurants will also be taking the opportunity to put posters in their bathrooms. And there'll be a sign talking about awareness. 1.7 billion people lack access to toilets. Here's what Lifewater is doing to make a difference. There will be a QR code that you can scan and find out more about what is happening and what Lifewater is doing about that.
Yeah. And speaking of that, what if somebody does want to get out? Maybe somebody wants to be trained to go over and do a 3-year stint. Is that an option for people?
Well, typically we only hire people in the country to do country work. But we do invite people to go with us to see the work that's happening and to encourage our teams. And if you want to know more about Lifewater and ways to get involved, we are at lifewater.org.
Yes. Volunteer opportunities listed there as well?
There are volunteer opportunities as well as opportunities. And if nothing else, just to educate yourself on those lacking water, sanitation, and hygiene, things that I often take for granted.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we all do.
Dave, thank you so much. Thank you for everything that Lifewater International is doing.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.